back, everyone. Let's continue from this new place we've arrived at. Before we get going, I want to sort through my gear. I didn't do it in the last game because I'll have to redo it again because it doesn't keep track of things. You can't mark things as like junk. Just see if there's any of these. Oh, we've got a new one of them. Fury damage, blue damage, that might be handy. I think there's a difference in there between magic power and the sigil damage. I think sigil damage is like weapon damage. Magic power is your different abilities linked to the holding R1 thingy, I think. And then you've got Blast Wave is actually his Fury's ability. So that increases my blue damage by only 5% for my gun. And that increases Fury damage. What's Fury then? Or is that in class? All of this is Fury stuff, is it? Or does it mean Fury as in your Fury's abilities? Torrent, that's the sort of missile thing I use. I do use that a fair bit. Don't really use Blast Wave. I'll have some of that increase reload speed and recoil, or decrease should I say. And I'll have a focus ring as well. Go on here. Don't really use the melee, but I don't really use red magic or blue magic powers. So maybe I should have this one, even though I don't use the melee damage, because I get an extra 20 on armor anyway. Fuck it, we'll try that. Let's go to the forge now and get rid of some shit we don't want. Right, we want both of them because they're different types. We only really want one burst fire, so we'll get rid of this one. We only want one of each type of weapon, really. Right, these are all different versions, so that's right. Right, let's see the things in here we can get rid of. Like I said, we don't really use Blast Wave, so we could get rid of that. We'll keep that for now. We'll keep that one for now. don't really have any damage over time effects. It's probably things like corrosive and decay that you can put on things. And we'll keep that because if we start using torrent more, then we might be glad of having that. Okay, we can actually upgrade even more. But chances are we keep finding level 9 stuff that we might actually start finding higher rated stuff soon anyway, so we'll hold off upgrading. Let's just get rid of the excavations. Yeah, so I don't think we've got anything else to get rid of. No, right, we'll keep what we've got. That's that though, I ain't gonna upgrade yet. I'm gonna wait and see if I find any better stuff. If I don't, next time I come up with a forge, then I might upgrade. Because I haven't really got anything to spend the points on now anyway. Right. Let's look at green, since we seem to be using that weapon more than any at the moment. Again, that's only magic power. So we really want something that's going to increase weapons damage. Green sigil strikes. Yeah, that's the sort of thing we want. Yeah, that's what we'll do for now. Right, now we're all up to date with all that stuff.
go.
That's fine. Can we get off here? Oh, we can. I did wonder if we can actually jump off midway if we want to. Looks like we can. Looks fancy.
More chroniclers.
I'm guessing they don't get on with.
What is all that webbing? Is it metal?
Alright then. Can be fine then if we could have I tried slowing them down with a limpet thing, but didn't really seem to slow them down enough, but it didn't help all the attack from other people as well. So. It might be where using your disrupt beam on them, maybe that will open them up to a
I can grapple over there.
whack. I guess this one is for you to make a return trip. I'll probably hover that, to be honest. Just make sure there's nowhere else I can go from up here first, though. Doesn't really look like it. I was gonna say, there's gonna be bad shit happening here, isn't there? Oh, fucking die already, will you? God's sake. Some of these baddies just take too much fucking killing. use that for? That thing's in the way, I'm guessing. And maybe we find a way of shifting that shit at some point. Right again, I'm guessing.
Lean, lean, lean.
Oh, I see.
Gotcha.
That's a bit fucking close.
That's a whole lot of lurge.
Fucking is, isn't it? There's some big shit in that, aren't there, as well? Oh no, just a few little ones. Oh, here comes the mother. I'm actually trying to hit that fucking ball that looked like it could do something. But it won't let me. Okay, I don't know if she's going to do anything anyway.
Jack, I caught up to our favorite radical, who, it turns out, still wants nothing to do with me.
Super. So she bailed again.
She did. But I managed to learn that the Sky Librarians built the Chronicler constructs to serve as assistants in some great undertaking that ultimately went pear-shaped, by which I mean the constructs killed them all in a bloody uprising.
Everyone? So there's no one at the library to ask about Thaddeus.
And yet you'll persevere. For my part, I'm going to hunt down and destroy as many of the Chroniclers as I can. They're too close to the Lucian border for my liking.
Copy that. Meet me at the library when you can.
What the fuck are these things then? obviously don't do anything, because I spent all that time trying to shoot one, I don't actually do anything anyway. That's obviously where we've got to go as such. All the way down here first though. Be a change of fucking gear thing again, isn't it? That's the same fire rate, but more capacity. Fuck it out. Trouble is, as soon as you get a really good shot at it on this side, it fucking disappears. So the best area you've got a nice view of it, it just disappears like that. Get a better view over here of it. Thing's gonna be like, I wonder if that's homing as well or whatever. We'll give it a try. If it's shit, we can obviously change back to our other one. That'll be searched over there. What's this? Some money. Money's always handy. Nice. Another ley line. Don't need any stuff, so I'll leave that crystal where it is until I need a picking up. That never works on them. You need breach fire really. I really do not like the fact that the mana recharge thing is the same button you'd use to open things, because the amount of times it's really picky and you accidentally use a fucking crystal when you don't want to. It's ridiculous. Back in there. there's another one. I was just thinking actually, that thingy that we use. Isn't really that great anyway. I might go back to having me one-shot wonder. This thing travels a hell of a long way. One of them. I thought this was my fucking blue gun, but that's just because my ring and my bracelet's blue. I was getting confusing.
More of this metal shit.
Pretty much. Constructs is going to be in there. What are you lot doing there? Now. Little fuckers didn't half bloody take me health though. More than I was expecting, that's for sure. And I didn't really like that thing. That's alright, but it just doesn't do enough damage quick enough for my likings. Yeah, I much prefer that.
Dissolving the big metal nodes clears patches of it up. Good to know.
Isn't that handy? That's one of the worst things as well. So the dodge doesn't really take you very far at a time. And it seems to recharge slower when you're in a fight as well, so which is when you want at the most. What's down there, I wonder? I suppose you can get that ley line and then... nice little fucking jumpy bit shit over there. fucking stop. Thank you. Haha. That was all. 11,000 gold. Be right if I needed gold for something, I suppose. But I don't really. Fucking hell, that's a bit close. It's okay, you just let me fucking go again. Oh, I see, you don't get so many lashes, do you, at a time? That's a bit shit. You think when you're doing this sort of swinging about shit that they'd make it so you had unlimited. You can understand I'm limited, you're only 3 in a fight, but when it comes to exploration, you think they just let you use it as much as you want. So keep an eye on that. Right. Anything else around these here parts? Don't look like it.
Devin, I keep coming across some weird swirling metal material. Any idea what it is?
I've seen it before. Constructs often take their embedded instructions and improve on them to do their jobs better and faster. Sometimes they leak those instructions. It comes out of them like metallic sweat.
You mean learning? They leak learning.
Sure. Invariably, it bubbles out and just makes a mess. Constructs are usually broken down before it happens. The fact that there's so much, well, leakage, look, around here means these chroniclers have probably become very, very smart.
Wonderful. Reach the library. Yay. Just gotta say, that doesn't sound very good. Fuck no, they don't give you much of a window to fucking activate your medallion thing. One down, I think. What if I can get headshots? Yeah, they do not like headshots. Still alive.
Gotta find a way inside.
No, don't fuck that. That we do. Guess I can only get that once all this metal stuff's gone. Which looks like there's a node up there. These gonna be like the corruption stuff though, where there's gonna be bloody baddies appear eventually. No? Huh. I was spitting there 2B since that made me look that way. I thought, oh god, there's gonna be a baddie hid up inside it. Nice. What's this? See if we can get anything good out of this. God, looks like we're gonna have to do some skiing about. No! Fucking hell, that hit something. And then fucking cancelled it. That hit the edge of the bloody ring. Well, it took ages before that let me have another go. So I was fucking close, that was. That did not fucking... I did not hit that edge, that's just fucking bollocks. Can't believe we did that first fucking go, really. Weird thing is, you can't like do a loop around the ley line. So if you push all the way to the left, you'll go a certain amount, or if you push all the way to the right, you go a certain amount. But because the camera angle doesn't really track where you are very well, you can't fucking keep track of which side you need to be pushing to when you turn the next corner, sort of thing. Anyways, I think it's... Oh, okay, so we basically make everyone go into an area and then blast them. What I really want is an ability that makes everyone fuck off as far away as possible, so I can deal with them in my own time. Right. Here, a orb somewhere. A bluey. We're not gonna get a blue with that, are we? So I'd like that one there. Oh, actually that's the arc light that we haven't used before. But you only get 4 shots with that though. So it'd be better if I actually equip the right fucking one. Oh, we didn't hit it. What's that supposed to be different then? Ah, okay, so that can pass through multiple enemies. Yeah, I still think Javelin's probably the best for what I'm doing. Equipped. So I didn't very often even need red, so I know if I change weapon I'll go straight to blue, so if I get something in range I know I'm alright. Okay, we've got a few different symbols we need to get here. Into the archives. That's nice. Equip our disruptor beam.
Jack, have you found the entrance to the archives yet?
I think so.
Kinda.
Right behind a big ass pile of that mined metal shit.
The chroniclers blocked it off. Why?
How would I know? I'll try to clear a path.
It's probably gonna need to... It's probably supplied by multiple points, and then you've got to fucking clear out each bit supplying or something like that. You get that in a lot of games. A big source of corruption is supported by smaller bits. Okay, they don't really seem to be taking any damage from me green stuff. this on. Oh. I thought you died. Oh no, that's one of you fuckers, is it? What's going on with my gun? Oh, that is being really fucking stupid. I'm holding the trigger in, but he isn't releasing the fucking shot. And again. And again. I've never done this before. What is it being a fucking bitch for now? And again. And again. And again, what the fuck? What is up with this? Why is it just all of a sudden just completely lost the fucking plot? No, that just will not throw a fucking javelin anymore. Okay, so my fucking gun's broke. That's fucking clever, isn't it? No, it just will not fire anymore. Oh, that is just fucking stupid. Alright, what we got now? The next best thing we've got, and we'll have to fucking use that instead. Fucking heap of shit. No wonder I nearly fucking died. Fucking game's pissing around. Some of that rubbish gotten rid of anyway. Well, the game must have been fucking around a bit anyway, because the green weapon that I've been using for the majority of the fucking game just wouldn't touch any of them baddies, whereas before that was fucking perfectly right on them. So I think the game's just losing its fucking way here. Unless there's a reason that my weapon's malfunctioning, but they just haven't told us. Nice. So we've got another one up there now. Didn't notice that until it was too late. Yeah, what does that do? Bugger all, look at that. No, that can't be what you got to do. It's not going to work. Weapons. Okay. Some weird shit going on in this fucking game. Things that have been working a particular way all game and no longer seem to be working by the fucking rulebook. And they don't know why. Get there, but then I can't shoot this one. Can I make it go up? Unless I have to shoot it from this thing, maybe. Like, there's nowhere to grapple up to there now, is there? I know that one stays up longer than the others, so I must have to get on that one, let it take me up, and then jump across. Something you don't think of. Fucking typical. I can't believe that didn't fucking hit it. Now the game's just being a little wanker. I'm sure they program games to do this sort of thing, you know. If you seem to be progressing a bit too well, then they'll start making the mechanics of the game fuck around just to slow you down. That's nothing anyone's ever confirmed, but that's my sneaking suspicion that they do things like that. Because all of a sudden you'll be just doing really shit and the controls just don't seem to want to work for it, even though you've been playing perfectly right all night. More obvious for things where you got to jump. Doing things like double jumps and shit. You can do it perfectly, and then all of a sudden it'll just start fucking around for no apparent reason. Huh. There's a red light over there. We've done a green one, haven't we, already? Haven't seen a blue light anywhere though. There's a green, there's a red. You'd think really there'd be a blue over that side somewhere. Unless we've already done the blue without even realising. We have shot a few blues already, to be honest. Nah, we must have really hit the blue. Must have been one of the ones underneath these fucking ledges. Another skill point, basically. Oh, hello. We'll have some of that. Right, cleared all that metal gunk. So, should be able to go out here, I think. Ah, yeah, here's the one joining onto that. some of that. There's bound to be one through that other
Okay,
door. So
some of the door is unblocked.
okay, they're in the whip bit up there. We could just go over there and finish this now. I was expecting a wave of bodies here, to be honest. There'll be one in here, won't there? Let's deal with whatever baddies we're gonna get first. I didn't think I needed that many health crystals. Must have done. There's going to be baddies here eventually because there's too many health things for there not to be. Here we go. Further away from the fucker. Telling me I was getting hit from behind or there was a baddie behind me, because there wasn't. I think he was just like being a knob. Right, where's this red fucking essence shit? There it is. Got him that time. Let's recharge our mana. Since all the baddies came up here, this must be where we've got to go. Rule 1 of any game. Find baddies, you're heading in the right direction. Rule 2 is equally as important, but a lot of game developers don't do it, and that really fucking annoys me. And that is, if you see a red barrel, it's supposed to explode. Some game developers don't realise this rule and put barrels in that don't do anything. Oh, and if you get a green barrel, that's just for exploding like gas or acid or something. But that was not as important as the red explosive barrel. Fancy. And also completely fucking pointless, because we'd probably just jump on that first, to be honest. What's this one do? Guess what? Okay. I'm thinking. We've got to do this one, then do that one, and we can probably hover between the two then. But, don't know if this is where we're supposed to go or not, but we'll go up there when we've got the chance. Where is the next thing we need to go to? Oh, that one up there. Okay, so I think we are actually heading in the right direction, that's right. Alright. Got me that door we've got to go through now. Okay, there's a green and a blue. Sounds like there's a essence or something somewhere or another. Wrong gun. I've got that one. Is there a green over this side somewhere? I think I was just going green for no reason. It's a bit deceiving, really. Oh, there it is. Oh, I don't know if my fucking green guns go far that far. No, bastard. The fucking bastard. Oh, hoping I can hook to one of these things so I ain't got to do the whole rigmarole again. Got him that time. There isn't any. The fuckers. They really need one up there. That's what they do. That's what they want. They want one up there. Right. Wrong gun again. Watch out, I'll get all the way up the top and then I'll accidentally fucking jump up and fall to the floor. Hey, we made it! I thought there'd be a ball of light in there because I could hear one from out there. I think there's one in the other room. Oh, that looks fancy. What's an epic item and all? The first epic item we found. Right, I think that's the door we need to go in now. Yeah. Into the archive. That's what we're fucking trying to do.
Door looks clear now.
Woohoo! Incoming! Oh, no, I meant me, not you, like incoming. No. Probably a much easier, better way of fighting them, probably by slowing them down and getting around behind them, but it's just too fucking awkward. You're trying to do that, it's probably going to be quicker to just blast the shit out of them like I've been doing. Could have used the ultimate on them, but I don't like using that too much, just in case I really need it in a fucking second. But I often do that in games, though, actually. I'll keep like my really best thingies, but just in case I need them, and then I complete the game and I didn't need them. And I could have used them. I do that a hell of a lot. Have some of that. Don't hurt me! March on. March on even. March on. Eat some laser, bitch. Actually, it didn't cause more of a problem. I think we were lucky, really, actually, that we just kept stunning him. Because we're just so fucking stunning. But yeah, he definitely didn't like me out like whacking him. And the green things would be doing fairly decent damage on him as well, considering he wasn't weak to green stuff.
Doing?
Again, with this.
My friend put an invisible ward on the lock that'll blow your hand clean off. We didn't want the chroniclers down here, or thieves, or spies from another... He's right behind me, isn't he?
Yeah.
My friend is the interesting bit, wouldn't you say, Jack? Invisible wards are a pretty complex bit of business to conjure up. Also, please put that down. Nice craftsmanship, by the way. Surely it's not local.
Your friend wouldn't be named Thaddeus, would he?
Why, you here to kill him?
What? No. Why would you think that?
Thaddeus said some Lucian assassin goons might turn up looking for him. Said he ran afoul of the downright tyrannical bylaws their order of magic swears by.
Thaddeus led that order. He was an immortal.
Before he decided to abandon his post, that is. Does he really talk like that?
Look, we just want to talk to the guy. Can you take us to him? Please?
Thaddeus isn't here. Abandoned that post, too. Come on. He left some things behind that might help you.
Look at us! Friends now! United through the sense of abandonment by an authority figure.
If you say so.
Thaddeus is a real asshole, you know that, right? He said he was gonna help me restore the library, that we'd figure out a way to clear all the chroniclers out. And we almost did it. Right up until he found the archives down here.
Why'd he leave?
Never really cared to find out. What kind of trouble was he in with you guys? I mean, I know that Lucium's pretty... Never mind.
It was before our time.
She was going to say fascist. Lucium's fascist. Is that why you and Thaddeus hit it off out here in the anti-conformist frontier?
Orman was a commune, jackass. That's as conformist as you can get. Magic was shared by everyone here, not just those that made sure they were born with it. We're here.
Don't have all them invisible things on the doors.
Thaddeus was, messy. Maybe something here will tell you where he went.
Aha! This is his last journal, and I really have to say thank heavens for multiply underlined map coordinates. He says he's going to Pentac 4.5 to, 357. That's in Kalthus, right around... Oh no. He went to Mount Dresnia. Assuming he got past the Rashanians, and assuming he got past the Underdwell.
Past the Magic Eaters.
The Allori.
It's said a very large contingent of them make the Underdwell their home. This is madness, Jack. We can't go there. We're Magni. The Allori will kill us on the spot.
A lot of good eating on a madness.
Sandrak's still out there with the Binding Stone, and Thaddeus may be the only one that knows how to stop him.
We're assuming Thaddeus is alive. Well, you are. I most definitely think he's extra dead.
We don't have a choice.
Well, if you're really going to risk walking into a den of magic-hungry demons, I can take you to a ley line that'll lead you directly to Kalthus.
All right, let's do it.
So, do we have to?
Devin, you stay here. Hunt down the rest of the Chroniclers getting too close to Lucium. You can catch up with me later.
Will do. Be careful, Jack. Thanks for your help, faithless rebel.
Anything to get you off my islands, bootlicker.
Suppose we didn't meet more of the locals, really.
For real though, we appreciate it. I know you'd rather stay out of all this, but I've seen Sandrak absorb a ley line and move the wound. No one can afford to ignore the Everwar now.
Just watch me. It's sad that you're caught up in it all, because you're really hot. Good luck finding the old man.
On to Kalthus.
I guess so.
Sir, I've reached Kalthus, and I'm en route to Mount Dresnir by way of the Underdwell. Say, you're from around here. What do you know about the Allori?
They're elder demons that the Old Kingdoms banished into the Earth. They feed on magic and really, really hate Magni.
So, about the same as everyone else knows.
They're a threat to the natural order, Initiate. Cursed by the Pentasod to live out their poisonous existence in the clutch of a hungry darkness. Is that better?
Sounds
I'd
fucking
workshop
lovely.
it. So, what am I looking for exactly?
Just look for a mining operation, smartass. It was abandoned once they accidentally dug into the Alori caves and got eaten.
Eaton. Awesome.
Well, that just plain sucks. Doesn't look like there's anything else around here, so let's go find some cave-dwelling cannibalistic fuckers, to put it mildly. It looks like it just ends now. I think that would probably chuck me up here anyway if I didn't jump off the cell. Or that would catapult me into the wall and I'll die. Won't put either one past me, to be honest. Well, when he reloads, he clicks his fingers now. This place looks a bit fucking cold compared to the last place I was at. Of course, we've got that new ability as well, don't we? That like, black hole type fuck thing, where we can make all the baddies gather in a clump. Who? Come again? Nice. Dodgy little ship. I do like some a lot. Where'd the other one go? Typical really, this is where the javelin would have been really handy. Okay, yeah, that's opened up again now. That is baddies all fucked off. Ah, cool. That's what that is. Let's have a quick little swipe through my gear. Oh, I wonder if my javelin's working yet. Seems to be again now. Nothing new there. Another Maelstrom, 16, 19, 100. Fire rate is fucking mental. Ooh, all sigil recall. Okay. Ah, we'll swap up for that marksman we've got. Nice. Armor, fear, damage, or magic power. I might as well have it since that's a top rated bit of gear. Increased damage of the greenies. We'll do the same for the blue because we only really seem to use blue and green anyway, so. Right. We can create one of them, can we? That was one of the other ones. Javelin or the Archlight, then I might have created it, but that's the weaker of all of them, so I don't think bother wasting me money on that. What am I using now? Frag fire. Can we craft a better frag fire? Because I've never ever found any frag fires after the one I've picked up. Firing arcs, 20%. Armor shred probably be better, I think. Greenies were alright really for the weaponry for that. So we can make one of them because the one I've got now doesn't really do a lot of extras, so. Alright for that. We got any really good rings on it? No. Nope. Nope. Yeah, go on, we'll upgrade that. Being an epic. Well, likely gonna keep that equipped, to be honest. Upgrade that all once. Alright, got anything we can get rid of. You can get rid of that frag fire now. We have got 2 Seeker Shards, 69, 3.4, 12. Shred. Better damage. That's got better fire rate. Same capacity. What was that? Maelstrom. I'll get rid of that because the damage on it is just too weak for my liking. We'll get rid of the level 1 red lens thing. Keep them for now. That gives us less armor actually, but that's an epic thingy. We'll get rid of that because we never really used red magic anyway, so. Yeah. What shred is that fucking spell? If it is, we haven't got it yet. Go for maximum damage, see what happens. We'll keep the other one just in case that turns out to be shite. Right. So we'll see if we can get back. Where? Over there? Fucking typical, I'll pick one of them up now. I've just made one because I haven't found any new lenses ever. And now what's the bet and I'll find a bloody frag fire fucking sigil next and all. Because I made one of them. I can hear an orb somewhere, but maybe it's the sound of something else. I actually did not want to do that. What did you do? Why aren't you fucking firing now? What was that? I was getting hit by something. I was just taking my health down fucking instantly. I don't really know what it was. Oh, thank you, Bellin. Start me down in front of you. never fucking charged when I want to use this shit thing on there. Thank you. And it's not charging again. Why does it take so long to charge up these buttons?
Yes, sir.
Pressing all the wrong fucking buttons now. Bunch of assholes. I didn't even pass them yet, are we? Other than using a construct. I don't know if we can use one there anyway. Well, we came down the stairs, didn't we? Didn't know if you could actually destroy them shields by whacking it with enough stuff, obviously not. Otherwise, a health bar would have shown up on the floor. I hope there's an upgrade or something you can get which will make it so your weapons will reload while they're in your backpack. Because that would be very handy. That looks all interesting. Way through there. We should stay where you are, hadn't we?
Yes, sir. It's good. Ucha bullshit.
That was actually quite a successful fight. Makes a change, we didn't get fucking arse handed to us. This is a shortcut and it back to where we went earlier. That's handy. Oh, so you got to manipulate these so we can get up there, I'm guessing. Maybe we didn't have to go up there. Up there. Maybe we can make it go up. Ain't gonna help me too much, is it? Like, rather not get up there. Is there another node on this? No. Don't have to be much fucking higher, do we? Can't raise it too high, otherwise we're never going to be able to get on the bottom platform in the first place. There we go. We made it. Another portal. Handy. What's this? You fucker. Let's see. I think we need something that fires a bit quicker than the javelin. basically. There's another one there. Which would be the first one to do. Then that, then that, then that. Because that red one don't actually count for the fucking door. That's why it wasn't working. Right. We'll change red as well because this has to reload after each shot. So we'll go for a burst fire, that should fire quicker. I will get somewhere as well. I can sort of spin and hit the things I need to quickly. There we go. That's better. Right. Now we can change all the gear back again. Yeah, fuck up. We'll have that. We'll have extra sigil damage for green, since we use green a hell of a lot. Get reloaded. You might as well reload. Fresh. Ammo. What would be the point of that? Because you'd fall to your death, surely. Yeah. Don't really get that one. I did wonder if that's something you could grab onto and then pull off, but it makes you go to that side of that. And there isn't any other of them around I can see either, so. Very pretty. And are we even gonna be able to make that fucking jump? Looks a bit too bloody far. Well, there's another thing there. Why would you want to get down there? Doesn't seem to be from down there. Ah! Oh, I'm quite surprised at that. That looks way too far. Maybe it's just a quick way up now, maybe that's just a bit of a shortcut. It's the only thing I can think of. Alright. Great. Gotcha. Peekaboo. know someone up there.
Sind versiegelt.
Come again? Come back here, you fucking Jesse. Been running off. Hello. Goodbye. I do like that if you can catch them just in time. They just fucking explode. Let's go to the bottom level and just make sure we didn't miss anything. Since we got under a scrap as soon as we entered this bit. Don't look like we missed anything now. This obviously takes us down, I guess. No, can't activate it anyway. I was going to say, let's see where this takes us, but never mind. Just make sure there's nowhere we can go from up here before we start transporting about the place. Not much point going over there because you got that bloody blue force field. Oh, we're going up, not down. Yeah. Sad to find these bodies around there, isn't it? Oh, I see. Move. Move, move, move. Totally, mate. Oh, that was a surprise, wasn't it? I got stuck on something. And I'm stuck on something again. Magic left, isn't it? Who said that? Sorry. Excuse me. One thing I do find annoying with the shield is the fact that it slows you down so much. So you have to take a hit. Whereas if you don't have it up, then you can try and dodge some hits. Sort of a catch-22 really. You want to put your shield up so you don't take any damage, but then you move so slow that you are taking damage because you can't get out of the way of attacks. Was there a staircase I could have used? There we go. Oh, there was a door. Don't know how the fuck I didn't see that, to be honest. Never mind. Well, this looks like a mining operation to me. Too fucking slow. I've got to basically try and hover for it to fucking recharge. That's just fucking stupid. Things like that should be ready for another whack fucking instantly. Might have to piss around waiting for it to fucking recharge. Don't know if I'll be able to get back going down there. I'll try it though. Testing things as well. Bloody hell. Well, that's different. That look a bit too fucking far. Cool, I just made it. Oh, I told you to shoot that one! Fucking dick. I'll wait for a fucking limpets to come back from the other bloody things there. Didn't think I would fucking hit that other side, but okay, if you say so. Now that shit's moving a bit quick. That's a bit more manageable. Have to wait for all of our things to come back for this one because there's 3 jumps in a row. Alright, we've got all of them again. I did not actually... I fucked that already. I wanted to hit the one in front of me twice, but for some reason it auto-aimed at the one fucking over from me. The amount of these abilities you have to use for traversal, but they just recharge too slowly. For combat, you can understand, but for things like this, you need them to fucking recharge instantly, or you need the ability to be able to tell the Olympus to destroy themselves quicker. It'd be even worse if you had one that increased the duration of them, because obviously then you got to wait for twice as long. They really didn't think that through. They should have set it like in some games where things like that are instant, but unless you're in combat, then takes time. If that makes sense. Can't think of a game off the top of my head that happens in, but there's some games you can play where you'll have an ability you can use for traversal and also combat. In traversal, that's instantly available, but in combat, you'll sort of have a cooldown for it, which is what they should have done in this, but they didn't, and it's really annoying. Alright. Oh, hopefully we can get out using that. That'll do. We'll have that ready again, because it's handy for disrupting fuckers at home some of the time. If we get lucky. And it also targets the person you want it to target.
Place.
Here we go, we're going in the dungeons.
Here we go. Devin, I've made it to the Underdwell. No sign of Thaddeus yet, or the Allori.
The fact that you can even use your Farkle Stone bodes well for you. And Allori absorbs all magic around it like a horrible walking sponge. It's no wonder the Magni dynasties drove them underground long ago. They are ghastly.
You aren't exactly reassuring me here.
Steady on, Immortal.
Yeah. Sounds fucking amazing. Guess that's to call the lift down if it's up the top.
Some kind of pressure plate.
No pressure here. Guess that means it stays up now, doesn't it? Good. I do turn this off soon, so... I'll do this, but the chances are we'll have to do this again anyway when we come back on. pick they've got to dismantle, have we? This one we've been using, the Seeker Shard one, seems alright to be honest, so we can get rid of our other one of them. Okay. I'll have that one. Blink recharge time doesn't really matter because Blink is useless anyway, so. You got any other? No, we ain't got any other really good rings, have we? Or bracelets. Things. Surprised actually, to be honest, that there isn't more upgrades for pouches. Or more packs you can create. Having 4 of each just seems odd. Normally it's like 5 or more normally. It's very rare for it to be 4 of something, in my experience. Let's see if we can get a thing that says saving pop up on. Ah, there we go. I got him. Trouble is I might have to do that when I come on again next. Yeah, I need to be turning off anyway. I ain't going too bad now. Since we've been chucking more points into damage for different things, now we know a sigil increases your main weapon damage and not power. And obviously we've made that new red sigil as well. That seems to be a lot more powerful. The green one seems to be doing a lot more damage now as well. Blue one is alright, but I can't really get a weapon on that I really like at the moment. The javelin's really handy when you shoot someone at range. But then sometimes if you need a blue attack where you're right next to someone, you don't want to use the javelin for that. You want to have something that will quickly fire, so. And short of loading the menu up and changing weapon depending on your situation, that's just too time consuming. So, yeah, I'm not sure about that really. That's why when I was fighting them 2 big buggers with the shields that they made, I was using my blue spell for that instead of my blue weapon, because I knew I had the javelin, I'd have to charge it up before I can fire it, and then that chances are I'll get hit in the process at that range. So yeah, but I ain't getting too bad. At the moment, we'll see what happens next though. We're coming across these creatures that eat magic fucking beings, so that sounds lovely. Alright, thanks for watching everyone, and I'll catch you all on the next one.